Hey, welcome back from that break we may or may not have taken. We probably didn't take a break. But anyway, if you guys live around where we live at, which I'm not going to say because it's secret.
Secret if you're lazy. Look it up.
Secret if you're lazy. But we got one of our friends here. His name is Jeremy Breedlove. He does improv with us occasionally, actually most of the time. But he's actually going to be leaving here pretty soon. So we wanted to have him come on here and we're going to talk about gaming.
What is your favorite game like that you're playing right now?
It has to be Battlefield 3. It has to be.
Yeah,
I don't know why, because it's been out forever. All the DLCs have come out. They basically said, like, we're not going to come out with any more stuff, but I just love playing it.
I actually like Battlefield 3 a lot, but I always hate that you always get that guy who's got the tank, and they're always a lieutenant colonel or higher. It's never like, because I'm there, I'm like, oh, I'm a private, and it's always a private lieutenant colonel. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I have no idea, but it's always like a dude that just has been playing for so long that he gets to that level.
No, I'm talking like the first day I started playing, he was already a lieutenant colonel,
yeah.
and he had a tank commander.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Just those dudes that just have that rank already. The game just came out, you just picked it up,
yeah.
You freaking pre-ordered it, and there's a dude already there.
It's like he's literally born like a general. He's just like, don't even bother, don't even look at him, or you'll die.
He must have emailed EA saying, I'm an actual lieutenant colonel, so I can't be impersonating, you know, enlisted personnel. So
BT dubs, I can have your house destroyed. Like, I can set a strike on your roof. Like, I only played the game like once, and like I did manage, like my proudest achievement was to steal like a jet, and I was flying around. I was completely useless with it. But the best thing ever was, like, I ejected as I got the plane to slam right into a helicopter and kill it. I was like, I couldn't shoot it. I was out of missiles. I was just like shooting like cannon fire.
Like the end of Independence Day, you were just like...
Yeah, I'm just like out of everything else. I was Randy Quaid, and I just ducked like last second. And it just was showing like this guy died from like two massive pieces of machinery slamming into each other.
I was really bad about just taking like a helicopter and flying as high as possible, and then like, oh, this is about where I want to be, and then just jumping out, which is not good when you have about 6 other people in there with you. Yeah. And I don't tell them that I'm doing that. This is my stop, guys. See ya.
I would do that if I was ever mad at the dudes I was playing with. If I was mad at my entire team, it didn't even matter what squad I was in. I would just like go to the top of the atmosphere basically and just jump out without telling them.
Yeah.
And they have no idea until the helicopter starts falling to the ground.
Yeah, guys, where did he go? They're just sitting there, just.
Oh my gosh. The worst thing that I hate though is that you'll want like a tank, or you'll want to get into a jet, or you'll want to get into just some piece of equipment, and somebody will spawn into it. Like right before you try and get into it, they'll spawn, and you can just watch them fly the plane away that you were about to get into.
Yeah.
Like you're running towards it, and all of a sudden it starts like going a little bit faster. No, there's a second seat in there. There's a second seat.
Seriously. Did they do that? Or I just shoot at them. They're on my team. The bullets don't do anything. I'll pull out my rocket and I'll throw a rocket out at him. It doesn't do anything to him. I'm just that mad at the dude. I can just picture him just laughing at me. I'm married.
Yeah.
And so I'll be screaming at some 10-year-old.
Yeah.
And you can hear my wife in the background. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, this kid took my tank. He took my tank. She's like, calm down or you're going to have to turn it off. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. This guy killed me 4 times.
Yeah, she has control.
So I gotta ask, were you like a Nintendo kid, or were you the Sega kid? The only kid on the block who had a Sega?
No, I was definitely not a Sega kid. I was a Nintendo kid, but I think the Sega kids wanted to be Nintendo kids, and the Nintendo kids wanted to be Sega kids.
Yeah, everybody.
Because I wanted a Sega. I had a Nintendo, and I'd see my friend had a Sega. I'm like, oh man, that kid's got it. His parents are probably right.
Yeah, and yet when he goes to bed at night, he's like, I wish I could play Mario.
Seriously.
Yeah. Like, I just want to play one level of Super Mario.
That's it, man. But I was a Nintendo kid from like the age 6.
Yeah. Like my cousins had a Sega, and I remember like going over there, and I got all the Sega I needed. I was like, I played Sonic 2, level 1 through 2. That's good enough.
I don't think anybody's beat a Sonic game. Like I think about the times that I played a Sonic game, and I got past like level 3, and I'm just like, this is the same freaking crap over and over.
Yeah. I don't think it's that no one's ever beat a Sonic game. I don't think anyone's played any Sonic games that have come out in the last 10 years.
I really hope not.
But they keep making them.
Yeah.
They just keep making these Sonic. There's a Sonic game where he's like a werewolf.
Yeah.
Like a were-hog.
Yeah.
You know who bought it? I know one person who bought it. His name is Keith Richards.
Yeah.
And you don't know him, but he's in some of our videos. He's in a fan favorite, Ghost Fucker.
Ghost Fucker.
But yeah, everybody likes him in that. But he's a super huge Sonic nerd for some reason. I don't know. He's like, this next one's gonna be great. It's like, Keith, you keep getting burned, man. Everyone's
Dude,
like,
seriously, this next one's probably gonna have Sonic, and he's gonna run really fast. And there's levels where you have to beat freaking
Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just gonna be the same garbage, except there will be some new twist, like Sonic turns into stone in the daytime. So just. Yeah,
perfect idea.
Something retarded.
Dude, you better copyright that now. Before Sega steals it.
Among the crazy things that I've said, and I don't remember where it came from, I have a sticky note that I actually drew like a movie poster for. It just says Sonic the Hedgehog on Double Dracula Island, and I feel that one's got potential. It just has it has Dracula descending on him, and then there's another vampire also like coming from the moon, just swooping down. You can't tell, but he's probably also Dracula. It's got some promise.
You know, like when you were a kid and a new game would come out, or like a new game system would come out, and you're like, it doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah.
Like that was me when I got the Nintendo 64. Like you guys see that YouTube video where the kid's like, Nintendo 64?
Yeah, he's just losing his mind.
That was me. My parents like did this whole like scavenger hunt where they had like little clues and stuff like that, and they had us running around. We totally bowled over our sister, like charging bowled her over. She's like crying on the floor. My parents are laughing. We're running around the house to get this Nintendo 64. We finally get the box, open it up, and try and plug it into our TV, and we need some kind of like RF adapter. Didn't have it, so we couldn't play it. I didn't get to play it until like 2 days after Christmas.
You're just like calling in sick to school. You're like, yeah.
But you know what's funny though? It's like now, like I actually get upset when someone's like, I can't wait for the next new console. I'm like, no, we don't need any more. I just got this system like 6 years ago. Don't need any more of them.
Yeah. Seriously. But the thing is like Xbox and PS3, they've been going strong for like a really long time now.
Yeah.
Really long time.
Because I don't know about you, but it's just like when someone's like, oh, Xbox 720 or PS4, I'm just like, $700. $700 more.
Just gone.
That's what would happen. They're just like, we'll charge whatever we want because you dimwits are going to pay for it.
And I'm like,
you need your fix.
Yeah,
I will.
Meanwhile, like I'm sitting there, I got Steam. I'm a huge fiend for Steam, so like I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh yeah, what games are coming up for that system? Oh yeah, looks like that's coming out on Steam too. That's cool. You enjoy your $700 paperweight. Meanwhile, I've already spent $700 on like Steam sales. They're like, get 1,000 games for $800. I'm like, that's a pretty good deal.
It's not even that though. Like I don't understand how Steam makes money because I have Steam games as well.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're like, original price $60, but right now for the Steam sale it's $2. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Where are you getting like your profits right now?
Get it while supplies last.
Like I'll see games where it's just like that I hated, like Mirror's Edge. Like I wanted to like that game, but I just couldn't. I didn't like it at all. Yeah. And like I'm like, God, I hate this game. So I sold it. And then I see on Steam it's like for $249. I'm like, ugh. I guess it's only
the price. It's not even the game. It's just the price. You're like, I'll pay $250 for this garbage game. It's like freaking Maiden Princess and the freaking Candy Forest, and you're like, dude, it was 99 cents. I'll pick that up.
That was practically free. They're handing it to you, dude.
Seriously. And then going back to my wife, she can't say anything to me if I buy a game for like 99 cents. You know, if I go to the store and I pick one up for like $60, she'd be like, what are you doing with our money? But it was $249.
Yeah. How are we going to eat? That dollar was going to get me some chips out of the machine at work.
I was going to get 2 sodas.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Now I'll be thirsty today.
She can't say anything because you guys are probably going to hate me, but I have a Mac. I don't have like a PC.
I got one.
I wanna pick up a PC because a lot of the really good games for Steam are on PC.
Yeah.
But that would cause me to pay more money. It'll be more than $249. Then my wife will be like, "What did you just spend $900 on?"
This one's a little different.
No. I know you're gonna like this eventually, but check this out.
Yeah.
I got us a computer.
Yeah.
I know how much you don't like playing video games,
Yeah.
but this computer can
Yeah.
play any of them.
And it's got Netflix, so you can watch like Murder, She Wrote or something. Like it's got everything.
It's got
For you.
it's got a DVD.
Yeah. Yeah. You can burn DVDs of all those stupid pictures that you save off the internet.
Of all the memories that you thought were
You like
meaningful.
Pinterest. This thing
Yeah.
can run Pinterest really well.
Well, hey, thanks for coming on the show. You know, since you're gonna be leaving here pretty soon, we're gonna want to try to put you in a few more episodes. But we got you a gift. My parents made this for me, but I'm gonna give it to you. It's a Fletch Biglets mug, Mom and Dad made for me. But we got this for you. It's me with no shirt on.
Thanks.
Yep, the only one who has that.
Yeah, that's true. It's rare.
It's a collector's item.
Yep, official Proper Villains memorabilia. Not anyone else can say that they have any of that.
True. Thank you. So it's a gift, and it also comes with a chore, because I don't think you washed it.
No, I haven't watched it at all.
That's great. Thank you. I will maybe regift this as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thanks for coming on the show. Next week we're going to talk about something dumb. Yeah, beautiful, dumb. Next week we're going to talk about something. I'm sorry, I'm just lost in your eyes.